Hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Terrible Tuesday, so I hope you're having a terrifically terrible, traumatic, terrific Tuesday. Anyhow, thank you for checking in. Great.
Hello. Thank you for checking in.
There's YouTube. That's how long the lag is. So hi. It's a beautiful sunny day in California, but it is not as hot as everywhere else. It's only like low 70s at the hottest, and then down to the mid 60s. So it still doesn't feel like summer here. But anyhow, I've done something in the today that I've never done before. I know the Virgos among you will be shocked. I cleaned my car. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I like washed the inside and the outside, scrubbed off the steering wheel. Like, this is a used car that I got in December, and this is the first time I'm cleaning it. Hi, Angie. And the steering wheel was like black with gunk. Okay. And now it's clean. It's like, wow, it's so smooth and shiny. So, hey, Sam. Hey, Angie. Hey, Sturgis. And then I vacuumed everything. And then after that, I even took it to a car wash because it was so dirty. I needed to first like scrape stuff off, razor blade with like gunk that was sticky gunk all over the place and stuff. So then I cleaned it, and then I did like a car wash clean. So my car is very clean. Not only is it clean, but it's organized. There's not like a mess of crap all over the trunk. Organized everything, put everything away. There's no crap on the seats and the back seat and the floor. This is our first. Some of you may be shocked. Yeah, I washed my car. Hi, Wing Doggy. I washed my car and it wasn't raining. And I spent like an entire day because I fixed the mirror on, I don't remember if I told you guys, but I got like a mirror thing for the passenger side mirror because there was just one like taped on. So I fixed that the other day, but there was like tape residue, like the entire like back of the window thing was all like sticky gunk. So I had to get nail polish remover, and it took like an hour to get it all off. So I worked very hard all day today cleaning my car, because my mother's going to be here in a couple weeks. So I think she's coming like the 22nd of this month, and she'll be here all week. So I don't think it's next week. I think it's the following week. So I won't be here for that like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just to give you advance warning. But I have to get everything organized and cleaned. And sorry I missed you guys yesterday. Julia and Joanna came to see me. Woohoo! I haven't seen Julia in so long. She's been traveling around the world, like literally going to other countries, riding on camels across the desert, like sumo wrestling training in China. She's like having these amazing, crazy, bizarre adventures. Someday she's gonna write a book about everything, because things I've never even thought of doing, that I didn't even know existed, she's doing. Like going across the desert on a camel. Yeah, so and it was nice to see Joanna was in town from England. I hadn't seen her in so long. She was in town from England, and she had meetings with some people about her scripts. She has scripts that she's written that might get made. Hi, Linda. Woohoo. So yeah, but I'm very proud of myself for cleaning my car. And even though the car is kind of crappy and it's sunburned, I still don't know. And I was doing a whole bunch of research trying to figure out, like, because I know I need to do a transmission. There's transmission fill, transmission flush. And I called, they're like, they weren't sure which one. So I have to call the dealer or a Volvo dealer to get the exact proper procedure so that I don't create more problems. I was doing a lot of research on transmissions and Volvo transmissions, so. Sturgis guy says flush is better. Well, when I called the Pep Boys, they said they looked up the car model and they said, oh, it doesn't appear to have a filter that can be changed, which might indicate it's a closed transmission system. And in that case, you can't do a flush, but maybe there's a way to like drain it and refill with some fresher stuff, but he wasn't sure. And because they weren't sure, I didn't want to have them kind of like tinker around. I want to talk to somebody who's sure of what to do for the 2003 Volvo S40. Hi, Angie. So yeah, so sorry I missed you guys, but it was so nice to see them. And they brought me a delicious treat to eat. And they love the house, love my place. They were like, wow. Yeah, it's like, they're like, you're like a grown up now. You've got real furniture and a real apartment. I looked through the owner's manual, Sam, and it doesn't for the car, and it doesn't give any detailed explanation. It says, you know, after a certain amount of miles, you want to, you know, like replace transmission fluid, but it doesn't give any detailed kind of like instructions of what exactly should be done. So yeah, that's that. And I'm starving now because I just spent the last like literally 5 hours cleaning my car. It's the first time it's ever been cleaned. Oh, Julia and Linda, Julia and Joanna came yesterday. That's why I missed you guys yesterday. Hi, Sue. Woohoo! Oh, Sue, I love your pictures. Sue is traveling around the world, Italy, Greece. Amazing pictures. Hi, David Jones. Woohoo! Amazing pictures, Sue. Looks like you're having an incredible time. And Italy and Greece are so beautiful and amazing. And because they have some of they have the Greek ruins, these amazing like ancient ruins that when you go there and see them, you're like, holy cow, they're old, and it's really cool. Yeah, history is cool. And so, hi, Wing Doggy. Yeah, so, but it's cool because you don't really you read about it and you see pictures and you're like, but you don't really like, it's not really a real thing in your head until you see it in person and touch it, and you're like, somebody made this like thousands of years ago. And there's a difference between actually touching it and being there, and you're like, somebody made this, you know, I don't know, 3,000, 5,000, whatever, however many years ago. So it's weird. It's cool and it's weird because you feel like I know when I went even like Notre Dame in which is probably like 1,000 years old or something in France, when you like go there and you like feel this energy, like a vibrations of like thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who have been through this church for the last 1,000 years. It was just like really, really cool. Oh, cool, Sue. Yeah. So anyone who's on Sue's Facebook, check out all of her recent pictures from Greece and Italy. Looks like you're having a good time. Yeah, history is cool. Which is and it's it's weird because like the US is a very new country. We're just a little over 200 years old. Our history and our history here goes back, 400 years, something like that. The 1600s people started coming here, kind of approximately. So that's just like a little over 400 years, which is like nothing. It's so short. And the country's just a little over, but other places it's like 1,000. We don't have like ruins here really the same way they have in other countries. That is true, Wing Doggy. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I haven't checked since yesterday, Sue, so I'll check on your new pictures to see all of your new pictures for your vacation and your food porn. Your food porn from the cruise. I love pictures of food, by the way. I do. Okay, I love food. So yeah, so anyhow, so yeah, but I'm very proud of myself for cleaning my car. But one of the things, besides my mother coming here, also living in a building here with a garage now, I don't have an excuse to not clean it because before it would get filthy every single day just because from the being outside and being right next to the highway was just covered with black soot all the time. So it was like a waste of money to try to clean it. But now it doesn't get dirty all the time. So, and yes, I did, Linda. Thank you. St. Clinton, woohoo! Yes, St. Clinton. Yes, St. Clinton. I don't want to. I certainly don't want to imply that all of the other inhabitants of North America, that their relics and their civilizations don't count. I was just commenting on the youth of the United States. However, there have been Indians and settlers and Native Americans in the US for much, much longer. And they do have relics and history, which is very cool too. And in fact, St. Clinton, I was just reading an article about migration and they were doing DNA studies, and the Cherokee Indians are actually, when they're doing DNAs, different, there's people that are called Cherokee Indians, but when they do the DNA, they have their ancient ancestors came from different places. And you had people coming over from like the Middle East, and because there's a lot of nomadic traveling like centuries and centuries and centuries ago. So even Cherokee Indians aren't all from the same DNA and same ancestral lineage. Some are from have lineages that come up from South America, some from the Middle East and the Russian areas, and some with like from a Jewish ancestry, some from European. So it's a whole mix. So I hadn't really thought about it that much, but there's been people all over North America for a long time. But And yes, and they're still discovering ruins from the ancient Incas and Mayans and stuff in South America. Yeah, so you don't think about that, but people are there. There's migrating peoples all over the world. So, and it seems like we normally think of civilization of starting the cradle of civilization. I was just reading this article. The cradle of civilization is normally thought to be between the Tigris and the Euphrates in Egypt, where kind of like that's where they been able to so far like go back and find the earliest evidence of Homo sapiens and civilization. Is that in Iraq? But in the Middle East is where but